Hello, I got a lot of questions about board six from the hand review on Thursday night, so I wanted to talk a little bit more about the fourth suit forcing convention. Hand six, we had an auction that started with pass, a diamond by south, a spade by north with the good hand and 5-5 shape in the majors. You want to start with the higher ranking suit. South came back with two clubs. And this is where I introduced the concept of fourth suit forcing. North needs a bid that forces the auction to game and elicits more information from the south hand. So what he's going to do here is make a bid of two hearts. And all this means is, partner, we're going to game. I'm not sure where to place the contract. Please continue describing your hand. On the given hand, it happens to be that North actually has the fourth suit, but that doesn't have to be the case. So he's going to type into the chat box, artificial game forcing. Now, what we need to spend a little bit of time on, and I went over perhaps too quickly in the video, was what do South's rebids mean here? What do opener's third bids mean? It's all well and good that we forced a game, but okay, what does opener do? So in the original video, I suggested that three hearts would be the call here, showing 5 cards in the first suit, 4 cards in the second suit, and perhaps 3 or 4 hearts. Enough people sent me questions that I went and researched this at Bridge Winners would be one place I would look. The Bridge World has a copy of their 2017 standard system notes, so I went there for some guidance. I had a couple books on the shelves. One is Better Bidding with Bergen. There's a book I have called Modern Bridge Conventions by Bill Root. And then there's a book that's kind of the default standard agreements for my partner and I. If we don't know the answer to something, it's Washington Standard. So those would be my resources for any time I have some sort of bidding question that I'm not sure about. That and just Googling, fourth suit forcing to see if, maybe Larry Cohen's written an article about it, or maybe there's something on Bridge Winners or some other respectable site about what consensus is on what the bids mean. Enough of that. Let's talk about openers options. And part of this is going to depend on your style. So for me, when I'm south and I've rebid 2 clubs, one thing that indicates is I have an unbalanced hand. Okay, I would have rebid no trump or raised spades if I had a balanced hand. That being the case, and it being my style to raise responder's suit, responder's major with only 3 cards, if I have an unbalanced suit, to me, I can't very often have 3 spades on this auction. So one idea would be that I would support spades here with, say, a doubleton spade. Okay, that's what like 2 spades would mean. And the reason it's only a doubleton is because most of the hands that have 3 or 4 spades, I would have already raised spades. My second obligation would be to bid 2 no trump if I have the fourth suit stopped. Okay, I can't do that here because my hearts are 9 high. Now, let's go to what raising the responder's fourth suit means. And remember, it just happens to be that responder has hearts here. He doesn't always have to have hearts. There are some schools of thought that it could be as I originally described it, potentially South raising hearts on 3 of them, or potentially 4. What looks to me to be more popular is that a 3-heart bid here actually would show 4 hearts. Okay, so if that's the style you're playing, you can't do that. You can't rebid 2 spades. You can't bid 2 no. So I think you're just bidding 3 diamonds here, repeating your original suit. You don't really want to bid clubs again on just king, queen, fourth. So I guess my point is a lot of it depends on whether opener is raising responder with an unbalanced hand with 3 card support, right? So anyway, I wanted to clarify that. If you were playing that kind of style, South would rebid 3 diamonds, and now North could bid 3 hearts, or yeah, North could bid 3 hearts, and now perhaps South could bid 4 hearts to say, hey, I do have, either 3-card heart support or maybe honored doubleton, and at that point, North could bid the slam. It's important to keep in mind on these that the main point of this is the efficacy and the need to be playing that force suit forcing convention so that North can bid 2 hearts on a hand like this, get more information from his partner, and then finally go towards a final contract. I hope that clears up some questions you might have about force suit forcing and about what opener's obligations on his third bid are. And also to get the idea out there that sometimes there's not consensus on these types of things. And you and your favorite partner might want to have some sort of default source, say one of these books or what Bridge World says, as a way to to settle arguments or misunderstandings or different understandings of things as they come up. All right, hope you enjoyed this video on force suit forcing.